everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name's Maz, or aka Shimmershine19. Today I am going to be unboxing this FACETORY sheet mask subscription box. And that was very difficult to say without stuttering, strangely. So I'm actually unboxing it while I do a different kind of face mask. This one isn't a sheet mask, it's a little sample of a Tata Harper refining mask. But I thought it would be funny to do a mask video while I was wearing a mask. But I figured if I put a sheet mask on, I wouldn't be able to actually talk to you. So went with just like a clay face mask. And so far I'm liking how this feels. It's actually one of the first clay masks I've had that's not stinging my skin, which is nice. But for anybody that doesn't know what FACETORY is, and I'm not positive if I'm saying that right, it might be like FACETORY, I don't know. But basically it's a subscription box that you can get sent to you every month, and you can choose between 4 face masks or 7 face masks, and it comes to you out in a little box like this, and they're all from Asian beauty brands. I believe potentially just Korean beauty brands, but I don't want to stake my life on that because I forget. And it comes in this really, really cute box. I've got the one with 7 face masks, and I've been waiting to open it on camera, so I'm just cutting this little sticker. I don't actually know which ones I'm getting in here because I completely forget. They did have a preview on the website of which ones were coming with this box, but I can't remember what it is right now. And then it comes wrapped up in this really cute tissue paper, and it's a really cute sticker on the front. I'm gonna try and like not rip the tissue paper as much as possible because I love saving tissue paper. Okay, that didn't go awfully bad. And then it comes with an info card that lists all 7 of the masks that I've gotten here. And I think all of them basically have the same instructions, where it says cleanse and tone, apply mask for 10 to 25 minutes, then remove mask and lightly pat remaining essence into the skin. And there's 7 different masks, and they all have their retail prices listed in here as well. So the first one is the Bellborn 5 Minutes Mask, Quick Soothing Ample Mask. Then we have Quick Repairing SOS Super Mask. All of the writing on the back of most of these is in Korean. I'm pretty sure, yeah, that's definitely Korean. So that's all the details I've got on that one. Duh, they're all on the sheet. Okay, so the first one, the Bellborn 5 Minute Mask, is a quick pick-me-up to re-energize your skin. Perfect on-the-go choice. Soaked in 28 grams of ampoule that is rich in collagen, acetohexapeptide, peptides, vitamin complexes A, B, C, E, F, and H. I didn't know there was a vitamin H. Okay. Peptides help moisturize coarse and dry skin, and different vitamin complexes work to maintain healthy and soft skin. So that's nice. This second one is Say Goodbye to Frail and Unhealthy Looking Skin. It contains a peptide complex, ceramide NP, and Morris Alba bark extract. Increases collagen production, works to provide extra nutrients to care for tired, exhausted, and sensitive skin types. Includes anti-wrinkle benefits and brightening effects. So that sounds like that could be super cool, definitely for tired, stressed skin, which I definitely have. Have faith in face. I need SOS Save Our Skin. This one looks really cute. It reminds me of like Soap and Glory packaging. It's kind of got those colors and the sort of retro looking girl in it. This says Pearl Cellulose Sheet, Skin Tone Correcting, Illuminating, and Moisturizing. And you're supposed to leave this on for 20 minutes to even and brighten the skin tone. Jejune Cosmetics. Multi-Vita Tone Up Mask, and this one feels like very, very liquidy when you squish it around. This one seems quite cool. It's in like a little vitamin looking bottle, and this one is supposed to tone, calm, and provide nutrients to your skin. There's a lot of different vitamins in here to treat skin that has become dry and dull from environmental stressors. So this is a Power Capsule lightening mask, and it's by a company called the Uzu. I'll just do a close-up on that. So it's got this capsule in it that you like press down on that and it releases into the mask container. and then you like smush it around in the container, then you open it and apply it to your face. So there's like some extra ingredient in here that you need to mix into the mask just before you put it on your face. The added essence enhances moisture additives to activate even more nutrients when it's mixed with the rest of the mask. This next one is by Leaders. It's a Violet Energy Coconut Bio Mask with blueberry. That sounds great. I love fruit masks, and I love the little test tube of blueberries over here. And this one is supposed to help with lifting, moisturizing, calming, and anti-shine for your skin. And it says this one is mostly to do with moisturizing the skin. So these are all really good for me right now because I have very dry skin lately. And then we've got this funky thing. I've seen some of these on Instagram. I'm definitely like interested to see how this works out. So this is called the Vitamin C Balm, and it's a Skin Talk Dr. Ula mask, specifically called the V-Talk mask. And it's got two little sides that you like, there's a perforated edge and you break it open there. And then you pour this bottle one into like the top tab of that, and that mixes everything together. So it's kind of like the capsule one where it had like two components that you need to mix together in this mask. Whitening and moisturizing. And also says best for nighttime use. Your skin may feel tingly from the vitamin C dots that become activated once the ampule is mixed in. This is normal, so do not fret. I am going to look forward to trying all those out. Sweet. And then there's just some really fun red confetti in the bottom of the box. And yeah, what I'm gonna do now is insert clips of me using each of these masks. So I'm gonna do a whole week where I'm just testing out one of these at some point during the day. I think some of them specifically said use at night. I'm gonna see if some of them look more like morning time ones, but I'll insert a brief clip of me trying out the mask and my thoughts on it kind of during and after the treatment, and see whether or not it did anything, what I liked, what I didn't, how to use the ones that are kind of funny that you have to like mix together in the packets, and whether or not that's a pain in the ass, because some of me, the lazy bit of me, thinks that it might be, but we'll have to see. So I hope you enjoy those clips that are following, and I'll see you next time. Bye! So the first mask I'm going to be testing out is the Bellborn 5-minute face mask. It says you only need to leave it on for 5 to 10 minutes. I'll probably leave it on a bit longer. I'm going to do some chores and stuff while I'm letting it sink into my skin. It helps you maintain healthy and soft skin, calm and soothe any flare-ups, allergic reactions, or acne scars, which I have a lot of. My skin is awful right now. I always tilt my head up when I put on face masks, so it kind of helps it just let gravity do the work for you, basically. It just helps it kind of slide onto your face a little easier. And it actually fits really, really nicely around the contours of my skin. Like, I don't think I've had something fit this perfectly around my mouth. Like, the paper goes just up to the edge of my lips, but it doesn't cover my lips, which is awesome. This is actually going to be a really great one for going about my day because it feels really sticky onto my face. It doesn't feel like it's about to fall off. So I'm gonna let this sit and I will be back after the time is up. Alright, so it's been about 15-20 minutes. I've been just deep-hotting some eyeshadows while I've been waiting, and the mask has started to feel dry in the center of my face, which means it's absorbed most of the serum in the sheet. So I'm gonna take it off. And as it was drying on my face, it felt really comfortable. It never felt really cumbersome. I could drink tea while I was wearing it, so it passed the tea test. Definitely going to be doing that, because if I can't drink tea while I'm doing the sheet mask, I don't use it, because I need to be able to drink tea at all times. So far as sheet masks go, this is probably one of the most comfortable ones I've worn. It fit really well on my face, and it just stuck on there when you put it there. It didn't feel like it was sliding around or getting in my way or anything like that. So this is definitely a thumbs up from me. Okay, so I can't really be bothered to set up all my fancy filming equipment, so I'm just filming this on my iPhone right now, but we're testing out another face mask. This one is the Jejune Multivita Tone Up Mask. So it looks like that in a cute little like vitamin bottle, so we're going to put this on. Alright, so that is on my face now. This one's a little wider than the last one. It doesn't fit my face quite as nicely, but it smells nice. It smells quite nourishing and kind of herbally, but it's a bit harder to talk with this one, so I will just give the kind of rest of the review after I've let it sit on my face for a bit, and we will get back to it then. Okie dokie, so this has been on for 20 minutes. It's starting to feel dry kind of in the very center of my face, but it's still fairly damp on the outside. But it is kind of annoying me around my mouth and my nose because it's just so like flappy and loose, and I can't drink tea in it. It fails the tea test because the tea kind of soaks into the sheet mask around your mouth, which is not ideal. So we're gonna take it off. So it leaves quite a bit of serum on your face. Again, just kind of rub it in. Alright, so I've rubbed in most of the serum. It still feels fairly moist on my face, but it's not tacky or anything, which is nice. I was able to bring all the serum like way down my neck and stuff like that, so I probably could have left the mask on for quite a bit longer before it really dried out. But it's made my skin certainly a bit more luminous, but it doesn't feel particularly different. So on this one. It was a bit flappy and kind of didn't stick on my face as nicely as a lot of the other ones I've tried. So this one, I mean, feels fine. I don't notice any kind of instant difference, really, other than just kind of a general, slightly more dewy look, but not a bad mask, just not wowing me. Okay, so I'm back with another really bad quality camera because I'm just filming this in my laptop camera. I am trying out the Uzu Power Capsule mask. I'm really excited about this one because it's got this funky little like pill looking thing. The capsule is popped. It releases an essence containing enhancing moisture additives to activate even more nutrients when it's mixed in with the rest of the mask. The clear essence, which is that stuff, contains green tea oil and blackcurrant oil to brighten the skin and help maintain an overall healthy and young look. The little blue dots inside the clear essence, which there's no way you'll be able to see that on this camera, probably. There's tiny dots, tiny blue dots. And those contain olive oil and grapeseed oil extracts, which work to moisturize dry and rough skin types. The mask itself, which is the bit that's in the actual packaging part, contains an amino acid complex and white flour complex, which work together to brighten and lift your skin. So the way you do this is you just press on this. Haha! Okay, so you feel it pop when it presses through, and then you just press all the essence out of the little pill thing into the mask, and kind of go like that. Take out the mask. Ooh. Okay, so it's got a plastic sheet in it, and then it's a very, very thin, very porous cotton. So you definitely want to keep the plastic attached to it while you unfold it, because otherwise that is going to rip. Faux show. Okay. So do you see how like gauzy that is? That's really, really, like, it's really thin. And there's a kind of rougher side and a smoother side. So I'm doing it like smooth side down on the face. Right, so that went on really easily, which is nice. See how much thinner this cotton is? Like, you can still see my skin and like my face through it. It's really strange. It feels like gauze. It doesn't really feel like a sheet. I actually kind of like that. All right, so yeah, that went on really easily. It's a nice size for my face. It's a little big around the chin, but that's fine. I have a feeling we'll be good on the tea test because I've got a nice amount of stuff around, or space even around my mouth. But I will update you because I'm making tea right now, so we will see how that goes. And yeah, so far so good. I actually really like the feel of this. So I'll probably leave it on for the 20 minutes. I'm just gonna do a bit of reading while it's on, and we will meet up when 20 minutes have passed. Okay, so it's been 20 minutes. I took the mask off. I didn't do it on camera because I was talking to a friend and kind of just did it unconsciously and then forgot I was supposed to do it on camera. So I left it on for 20 minutes. The middle of it did start to get pretty dry at that point in time. There was still serum on the edges of my face, so I kind of rubbed that in. Initial thoughts are it felt really nice to wear. It didn't quite pass the tea test. It still felt like some tea kind of seeped into the upper lip portion of the mask. So far only one really passes the tea test, so thumbs up to that first one. That was really great. But so far as how it feels on my skin, nothing feels too tacky. It feels just kind of clean. It didn't make a massive difference to anything, but it felt nice on. I really liked the texture of the actual sheet that they used, and the serum felt nice, and it rubbed in really quickly, actually. It's the quickest one to absorb, I think, so that was quite nice. So yeah, so far so good. I would probably use this one again. I quite liked having that on, so thumbs up for the Uzu capsule mask. Okay, so we're gonna go in with another sheet mask today. I woke up with some more breakouts on my skin today. I have a couple new pimples on my cheeks, as well as just the continuing madness that is down there. And I still have one or two active ones up on my forehead. So I'm going in with the Quick Repairing SOS Super Mask here, and the little info sheet says, say goodbye to frail and unhealthy looking skin. This quick repairing SOS mask contains peptide complex, ceramide NP, and Morris alba bark extract, and this is supposed to send some signals to like help reproduce collagen, and provides nutrients and care for tired, exhausted, and sensitive skin types. Also includes anti-wrinkle functions and brightening effects. So hopefully this will just be kind of an all-around good thing to have on. I just realized my focus is like so strange. Okay, we're just gonna be unnaturally close to my face. Sorry guys. So we've got the mask. It's very saturated. It's like dripping basically. So be very careful when you are unfolding this one because it feels very delicate and it's very saturated. Okay, this is going a bit. It's going a bit haywire, guys. I'm having trouble. This is the first one I've had trouble unfolding. There's no like plastic backing sheet on this one, it's just the cotton bits. Okay, I think I understand how this is going now. Okay, so it's doing that thing that saran wrap does where it's just like sticking to itself, which is unhelpful. I have to like unfold the nose flap. Which side is it on? I've literally got serum dripping down my face. This is the most like intensely saturated mask I've ever used in my life. Okay. Oh, and the nose thing flipped up again. Okay. That's on. That was hard work. That was way more work than I'm used to. And it tastes really bad. Guys, it's like dripping into my mouth and it tastes awful. Okay, this is soaked. I'm literally, I need a washcloth. I'm literally taking a washcloth and I'm going to stamp it over my face. All right, it is no longer dripping. Okay, I feel like I can deal with that. Do you see how much serum just absorbed into that cloth? All the dark spots there. You can literally see the face. It's nuts. Ooh, my focus is so strange today. Yeah, okay, so now that I've taken a lot of the serum off, it can actually sit on my face. there's way too much serum in there. You feel like you need to wring out the mask before you put it on your face. Now it feels like a normal sheet mask. Like, now it just feels like a normal amount of product is there. That's ridiculous. I'm already like not a fan of this. Hopefully it works and does something incredible to my skin, because if not, this is just getting like an outright thumbs down. Alright, so it's been just over 20 minutes, so we're gonna take the face mask off. It definitely feels fairly dry. And there's not a ton of serum left on my face, but there's a little, so I'm just gonna rub that in. So my skin looks fine. It does look fairly like moisturized. But none of my spots really look dulled. None of the like active breakouts that I have look like they've gone down at all. My skin feels fine, but it doesn't feel like anything amazing's happened to it. Yeah, so like I'm not overjoyed with that one because it was just such a faff to put on, and it doesn't feel like it's really done anything major for my skin. Like, nothing really revolutionary feels like it's happened. It kind of just feels like I've just put a moisturizer on. So I am saying not a huge fan of the SOS Super Mask. Not worth that. Alright, so time for another face mask. The one I'm going to be using today is I Need SOS Save Our Skin. And I'm using this one today because I have an event later tonight, and this one specifically says that it's like something to use before a special event, and it'll have your skin looking like bright and radiant in 20 minutes. Okay, so this is my face before. I do definitely have some visible pores. I've got a lot of visible spots. In general, my skin looks quite dry and dull and kind of patchy. So hopefully this works a miracle. We shall see. This is another one that's like really thin. It's like really gauzy. It's not a very thick cotton sheet. Okay, we're just gonna go for it. Cool, yeah, again, see how thin this is? Like, it doesn't really look like there's very much on my face, actually. I quite like that. So, yeah, this fits my face really nicely. It's very saturated, but it's not, like, dripping like that last one was, so that is nice. It doesn't smell very herbally. It smells, like, kind of chemically. So, I'm not the biggest fan of the scent, but it's not that bad. So, cool, we're gonna wear this for 20 minutes, and then I will check back in when we take it off, and we'll see if there's any visible reduction to pores and spots and things like that. Alright, so it's been a little over 20 minutes because my timer went off when I was in the middle of putting my nails on, so I'm gonna take it off now. It still feels pretty wet. And I don't know if you can really tell if it's done anything. I don't know if I can tell if it's done anything. Maybe it does look a little brighter. I don't know if it's minimized any pores or lines or anything, but it might look, I think it looks a little brighter, potentially. Yeah, I'm only so-so on this one. It was fine on, I didn't love the smell of it. I was able to brush my teeth while I was wearing it, so that's nice, but I'm not seeing any kind of instantaneous amazing results like it said you might on the packet, so so-so on this one. Alright, so we're gonna go through this last mask together. There's one I didn't get to testing out just because I've kind of run out of time and I need to get this video up. But I'm gonna take you through this VTOC Vitamin C Balm mask because it's kind of complicated. So basically what you want to do is tear down the side, then open the slit on the top of this. So there's a sticker that you pull out, and then you can open inside there. Then you tear the top of this bottle. Okay, so then you want to insert the bottle into the top of the thing. So it goes in like that, and you want to squeeze the product down. And I'm going to kind of squish it around in there. Okay, so because the bit you opened it on is on this side, and then you have to take the mask out of the other side. It's kind of dripping everywhere, which is really inconvenient. So you kind of want to keep it flat after you insert the serum into the mask. So this doesn't have a plastic sheet on it, so be careful unfolding it. It does have yellow dots on the sheet. So I'm thinking there's a specific side that you're supposed to put on your face, and I'm assuming it's dot side down, but let me see if I can. It's all in Korean. So there's a little tab, and it shows the tab being on the right side of the person's face. So that would be dot side down. Here we go. Alright, so we're going to leave this on for 10 to 20 minutes. Again, everything on this is in Korean and I can't read it, so I'm just going to go for like 20 minutes approximately. This one's really messy. I'm not sure I like how much of a faff that is to put together. It's also difficult to talk in. I can tell right now it's not going to pass the T-test, and I'm going to stop talking because stuff is starting to drip into my mouth. So we will come back to this when this business is off my face. Alright, so it's been on for almost half an hour now. I'm gonna take it off. It's mostly dry. Honestly, I really liked wearing that one. It stuck onto your face very securely. I don't know if it was the dots or if it's just the texture of the cotton they used or something, but once you put it on there, it did not feel like it was sliding around. It did pass the T-test. I didn't think it would, but it did. And I'm very happy about that because it let me wear it for a lot longer because I didn't get aggravated that I didn't have tea. I do think it looks a little brighter than when I put the mask on. So this is what it looks like close up. My skin looks actually fairly plump, quite luminous. It's not super brightening or anything like that, but I do think it is a little brighter than when I started. So just to give you my final thoughts about FACETORY as a subscription service, I did like most of the masks that came with this box. So far as price and whether it's worth it though, if you're in America, maybe. But the shipping outside of the US is really expensive. It's almost half the price of the box itself, so I think I wound up paying £27 for the first box, but I had a 10% off code from that that I got from a YouTube influencer, so that's less than I would pay for this next box that I have coming in June. And I'm not positive it's worth the money. If you're absolutely like super into sheet masks and that's the only kind of face mask you like to use, it's quite convenient having it delivered to your door. But I don't know if I saw such a big difference with these, and honestly, I think I prefer the results of like clay masks and refining masks and moisturizing masks that don't come in sheets. I think they just show more effective immediate results, and I don't know if I would really continue this service. All of the sheet masks bar the SOS one, the red SOS one, I did like wearing and applying. Some of them were a bit better than others, but overall, is it worth the nearly £30 I spent on it? I'm gonna say probably no. That being said, there's subscription services out there that are good for every kind of person. I just don't think this is gonna be the one for me. If you absolutely adore sheet mask and that is like your love of your life, then this might really be the thing for you, because I really enjoyed using all of them. It's just they are not, I love sheet masks, but having done all these ones, I think I prefer actual mask products versus sheet masks, which is a realization that I actually didn't think I was going to come to, and I'm kind of surprising myself in that I don't think this is worth it for me, but it might be worth it for other people. So just wanted to kind of throw my 2 cents out there. I haven't seen a lot of review videos about the company or about the masks that they're sending out themselves. I've seen a lot of people kind of unbox them in PR hauls and mail hauls, but I haven't seen any reviews of the company or the products. So I just wanted to put that out there just so people had some opinions if you were thinking about getting the service, just so you could kind of know what I thought, and maybe that will help you inform your decisions. So I hope you enjoyed watching this video. I know it was super duper long, so thank you if you have sat through to the end of it. I really appreciate that, and I will see you in my next one. Bye guys!